Hello, hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. And a lot of you, probably like myself, have had difficulty getting hold of face masks to protect yourself from the coronavirus. And those masks are not only expensive, but pretty much impossible to get. The people that I know that have even had some have worked in the medical profession or had some long before. And people are talking about making their own masks. Some of them have been making them out of cotton fabric. And cotton fabric, that's great, but it's quite permeable, and a lot of the not only viruses but germs and regular bacteria, dust, and other things go right through the cotton fabrics that are being used by people. Now, those do help block a lot of the particles that are coming through when people are breathing, and they certainly help to make sure that you're not spewing out droplets, or at least not large droplets that are infecting other people, and so they certainly help. But to be able to use something that works, that doesn't cost a lot of money, that doesn't take a lot of time to make, let me show you something. There have been a little bit of research done, and these are shop towels. These shop towels, I picked these up at Harbor Freight, and they were $3, basically $2.70 plus tax, something like that, around $3 for 55 of them. So they cost around between 5 and 6 cents a piece. And these shop towels, unlike most paper towels, they're pretty dang durable. These elastics, I got these. These were in a package that looked, I think this was the wrapper on this. I'm not sure how many were in this because it didn't have a number on here, but I have a feeling there's at least 100 elastics in here, different sizes. This was at Dollar Tree for $1. This little stapler I also picked up at Dollar Tree for $1. And I'm going to show you how you can make a lot of masks very quickly. And by the way, I also got a box of staples. See if I have that box. But I got a box of staples also at the Dollar Tree. Staples for this. And the staples have 3,000 staples in it. So for $1. So I've spent a total here of about $6 and a little bit of tax, and I could easily make over 50 masks with what I've got here. And so I'm going to show you how simple this is to do. And this is not perfect, these masks, but it'll certainly keep the bulk of the stuff from coming through or going out. So with these, you have different size elastics, and there's different ways to do this. You can make it so use a couple of these elastics where they hook around the back of your ears. You can have it. I found that it fits a lot better to have a couple of these and another one in the middle. And all you need to do first of all to connect these is just loop one of these around through the other elastic and pull it through. And then on this one here, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to grab the yellow elastic and, we're going to pull that through and then back through itself. That way we've got the same size elastic on each side of this. We've got that together. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold a paper towel. And this works amazingly well. And one of the things that really surprised me is how not only how durable these are, but how reusable they are. I washed a couple of them out, and then I threw them in the clothes dryer, and amazingly, they held together just fine, and I was able to use them again. And who would have thought, right? You could make a mask for 10 cents or less than 10 cents and be able to use it again too. So what I did is I folded this in half just to get an idea. Have 4 sections. Each of those sections, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold those again. So it's 8. And then I'm going to flip it over this way. Then I'm going to take it back the other. And I'm going to fold this so that basically it's in 8 long sections that are folded accordion style on top of each other. And they don't need to be perfect at all. And but this will make a good mask that'll hold most of the stuff out. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold this over, and I'm going to put that elastic through it, hopefully you can see this, and I'm going to pull that over about so it's folded about an inch. And I'm going to take this little stapler and I'm going to take that over so that it's going to be holding this elastic in, and I'm going to staple that. And believe it or not, once will probably do fine, but I'm going to do it twice. And then I'm going to take it over to the other side here and fold this the same way. Fold it over about an inch, and I'm going to put the elastic through it here. So I want you to be able to see that. Sorry, I don't have a better setup of the camera. But I'm going to fold that over, and I'm going to staple that. And I'll go ahead and staple that one twice too, just to make sure it works. Who would have thought that you could get a little stapler for $1 that actually works? And this is going through 8 sections of heavy-duty shop towel. And look at this. Now you can open this up. Now, open this up, and believe it or not, this thing will fit fairly tight around my nose, the shape of my face, and I imagine it will for most people, and down under my chin and cover my mouth. But I'm going to put this up so that you can see it. And what I'm going to do is put it behind my neck. It actually closes nice and tightly over my nose, so, and under my chin. Now you can adjust these a little bit and mess around with them, but the truth is I can breathe through this pretty well. All masks make me feel a little bit claustrophobic, but it's tight from the nose down around here and down under the bottom of my chin. Let me see. That screen went dark for just a second. Maybe it was filming this just fine. But hey, there's a mask that covers. And if you've got glasses, if you can wear glasses, that's going to keep small dry droplets from going into your eyes if you're talking with someone a little bit too close. Good idea to keep your distance. But this mask was made in just a couple of minutes and for less than 10 cents. And I'm going to show you too. I took some of these towels and washed them in water and threw them in the dryer, and amazingly they stayed together just fine. I'm trying to find that other, well, I did have a mask, a couple of them actually, that I had washed them out with soapy water, and to disinfect them, because soap will actually destroy the viruses because of the fat coating around the virus. And that's why soap will actually kill viruses. So you want to wash your hands with soap. Keep your distancing. Take a look at this mask. Not bad for 10 cents. I could spend an hour, and I could probably maybe an hour and a half, and I could make 50 of these. Knowing that these could be rewashed is great, but I can breathe through it. Certainly it's not as easy to breathe as when I don't have a mask on, but it seals around here fairly well. And for 10 cents you can make a bunch of these. I thought maybe I'd have to put in here like one of those twist ties. You can do that and tape it on the inside, but my face actually, this is not like looking in a mirror when you're looking in a camera. Anyway, I guess my face works pretty well keeping things out right there. There's not a big gap. Anyway, this is Rod. Live within your means. Make yourself a bunch of masks and show other people how to do it, and spread this on the internet, if you will, so that people can make those without a lot of hassle. All they need is a stapler, roll of Scott towel, some elastics, and if you're going to be going places where there's other people, put a mask on. And this is Rod. Live within your means. Have a wonderful day.